Hello YouTube, Anne at Bella here, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the new Doctor Who comic. This comic came out last week. It's the first issue of it, and it features all three comics. So you've got the 12th Doctor, the 11th Doctor and the 10th Doctor inside. There you are. It starts with the 12th. And then you get the 11th Doctor comic. The price for this is £3.99 and it is A4 in comparison to these. So they're sort of like A5 size. This is the third issue of the 11th Doctor comic. But I will say this, the paper quality is not the same. It's not as shiny and not as silky as these. You also don't get the wonderful cover art of these. Like you do. See, there's Sonic Sleuth at the back. And We Love Titans at the back of each of those. In this comic, you still get, they called it Pond Life and We Love Titans at the back. If you subscribe, there's a competition there. What about issue 2 there? If you subscribe to this one, you get a free t-shirt of the 10th, 11th, and 12th Doctor, respectively. I think it's a really, really good idea to put all three in one. It does make sense to do it that way because it means that all three of the Doctor Who comics will be available to a wider audience than these. This is my first edition. So this is a PK preview exclusive, limited to 1,000. So it kind of does make a mockery of these in a way, because these are £3.99 each, and this is £3.99 for all three. But no, that's the second edition. This is my first edition. Sorry. My error. My mistake. Which I'm allowed to make, of course. So it's exactly the same story, just on cheaper paper. It's not as shiny. But it is also bigger. So, I mean, there are benefits and there are benefits and disadvantages, advantages, disadvantages, pros and cons to this. Completely. See, look there, the colours aren't as strong between the two. And I thought I would do this because it is interesting to think that they would do this. And I think it's really great that they are doing this because it is enabling more people to read the comics. On the comic stories, because they are becoming more prevalent within the Doctor Who community, particularly with Doctor Who Legacy app that you can get on Android, because they've taken several, you can get some of the companions, you can get all of the companions from the comics, and things like that. So it is clearly seen as Doctor Who canon, more so than the comics that are in Doctor Who magazine adventures and in the monthly so-called adult Doctor Who. This, I think, will do really well because teenagers will get it, children will get it, and adults will get it. And actually, I think it is a really good way to do it, because everybody really enjoys the 10th and 11th and the 12th Doctor. And by having them all together in one edition is a really great thing to do. The thing that is a tad annoying is for real comic book fans like these, this is actually £3.99 in price, but it is an exclusive one. you don't get the quality of the paper in this one that you get in this. You don't get the exclusive covers that you can get, because I know that there are just some people who get the exclusive covers. This is a regular cover for the 11th Doctor. This is the third part of the story. But you can also get it as ebooks. Available digitally, so you don't even have to get the comic anymore. But to be absolutely honest, I think getting the comic is brilliant. There are pluses and minuses to all of this, but I'm going to be getting this now because I think it's really good, and it's really good value actually for $3.99. I'm kind of worried about putting this out there because they might go, "Oh my god, she's noticed we're going to put it up to £5." I wouldn't be surprised if they did, because if this is $3.99 per issue, you're getting 2 for the price of 1 in A4. Admittedly, the paper is not that good quality in comparison to this, because the paper, excuse me, sorry, in here is really, really glossy. Really, really glossy and shiny. It does have somewhere, here we are. See, issue 2, which is this one. This is a PX preview exclusive cover. I got both because I'm jammy that way. But issue 2 originally had this cover, and then there's cover B and cover C, and it says here we've got cover A regular, and then we've got cover B pull list exclusive photo, and then we've got cover C, and it's an incentive for that one. So there are pros and cons to all of this, and this is interesting because this is for issue 3. So that's one I've got. I've got cover B, pull list exclusive cover. See? Cover B, subscription. So that's the cover that you get if you subscribe, you see. So in the comics, there are so many different. And this is the regular one that you'd pick up in the shops. It's a subscription one. And this is the incentive one. And then, if we just look here, you've got cover A, cover B, cover C, cover D, and this cover F, which is this one. I really like it being blank because it's not. It has got on the inside, and it's the same there, so it's showing you all the covers that you can get. Exclusive cover gallery issue for the first issue. See, this is the pull list exclusive photos. So you, in this one, you get all of the different covers. See, look at that. That's just beautiful. See? Cover art is just wonderful. Admittedly, these all look the same, just different colour tones. So it is kind of amazing in comic form. And there will be some strange people that collect all of them. Bless them. And I bet this one, yeah, this one's got it as well, obviously. Look, the little tuxedos. Yeah, so it's amazing. Does this one have it? Because I bet it doesn't. See, now when... See, this is on sale now. And this was the first edition. And when was this done? This was done October 14. So for those people who haven't got any of these, getting this is a great idea. But for those who are tied into this and want to swap to this, it will be a long while for them to be able to start getting this, because this starts from ground zero, episode 1. And also we get the names and a little bit more detail. Welcome to the very... I'm going to read this to you because I think it's important. Welcome to the very first issue of Doctor Who comic. Each and every magazine is packed with brand new stories featuring the Doctors you love in thrilling new, ongoing adventures that take them to places and times you've never seen on TV. This month, we're kicking off our grand trip through space and time with the first chapters of the 12th and 11th and 10th Doctors. So you can tell them your thoughts at this email here. I think this is a great idea. I really do. I think it actually makes comics more mainstream in the UK. But I'm a bit sad that they're not like this, because when I first got hold of a comic this size, I really liked it because it was slim and I could fit it in my bag and I could carry it around and I could just pull it out and read it whenever. Whereas with this, it is a little bit more clunky and chunky. But in the UK, we are used to having A4 size comics. I thought I'd just bring this to your attention. I do it slightly differently, as I tend to do everything. The next issue of this is on the 19th of the 3rd, 2015. Second issue, and that's the cover. Personally, these are going to have better cover art. Just look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that. Look at the detail. You can even see the reflection. So that's the thing I'm going to miss. So I think if you're really into your cover art and you want to pay a little bit more and you want good quality paper and you are a comic fanatic, then you will stick with these. If not, you will go with this because it is slightly cheaper paper. It's not as glossy, but it does have a shine to it. It does have a shine. I'm not knocking it in any way. It's just that these are thicker. There's a difference in the paper quality. The colours are strong, but not as strong as these. So it really does depend on how you like your drawings. I mean, I only got the first two. I only got the first three because I found it quite difficult to actually get hold of it because I don't have a Forbidden Planet near me. So I have to make special trips. Whereas with this is going to be stocked by W.H. Smith. So it really does widen the readership of Doctor Who comics. I'm just hoping that it kind of loses the child banner. Whereas these are kind of like more adulty. I'm worried about that by doing this, that we will perhaps lose some of the adult themes and so forth, and it will be seen like the Beano. But this is not the Beano. The kids have got Doctor Who Adventures magazine. That's what that's for. This is the adult comic, and it should remain adult comic or young person's comic. Young person, sort of like maybe 13 and up comic. That being said, the Doctor Who magazine, the monthly one, does have its own comic, and that is drawn like this, but it's not this. It is a different comic. It's not the same. So I'm going to end this review. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's very exciting. So if you like it, like it. If you don't. I'm going to do shout-outs because I know that Beyond the TARDIS has done a review of this. I think, no, Beyond the TARDIS hasn't, but it's a great channel. Check it out. I know that the Nerd from Hell has done a review from this, and I know that Doctor Who Epic channel, or Epic Doctor Who, I'm sorry if I'm getting your channel name wrong, has done a review on this. I just wanted to do a comparison and review of this because I thought it would be a good thing to do. So yeah, check out those other channels because they're quite good. Like, subscribe, dislike, comment, whatever. And I will see you guys very soon when I'm going to finally do my review of this dude for you. And I know I've got my Casual Vacancy book / film review / series review to do. That might be controversial, and I am going to get round to do my Fault in the Stars review. Once I've done those three, I'm going to start doing my Warhammer reviews that I've got to do, and then that'll mean I'll be creating a completely new playlist, and I'm hoping to do that maybe in 2 weeks' time. So yeah, get ready for Anna and at Bella Live 4, which is this Friday. Hope to see you there. Check this out at your local WH Smiths. 2 comics for everybody. Bye.